Guys, I wanted to say that behaviors are just as much of a drug as drugs. A lot of drugs, um, we know that like when you quit them, they have severe withdrawal effects. And like I'm not even talking about like hard drugs. I'm talking about like coffee. Coffee for example. If you quit coffee, you'll get headaches. You'll feel really tired, right? And it's going to be hard to do work. You're going to be so tired. You may even get really bad headaches, right? And I think we're very familiar with that concept, but we're not familiar with the concept that behaviors can be almost just as much of a drug. Like that's like the concept I'm trying to get at. And when you quit certain behaviors, they're gonna have big withdrawal effects. And so how this relates to me is like, I'm not deleting Instagram or dating apps, but I'm reducing my usage like massively. Like no checking it in the morning. When I go on my morning walk, no using it. When I'm doing my work throughout the day, no using it. There's no breaks to use it. I don't really use it at all. I still have it on my phone so I can use it from occasion to occasion, but because I've decided I want to have it in my life, but I basically just can't use it at all. And when I wake up, the first thing I want to do is check Instagram and dating apps. It's the first thing I want to do. And so like when I wake up, I literally I almost feel like shit, because like all my brain wants to do is pick up my phone and go check that stuff out. That's all I want to do. And then I go get ready. I go on my morning walk. And again, same thing. Like part of me wants to go on my phone, right? And so it's withdrawal, except it's from a behavior, not a drug, So yeah, it can have, so that's something I want to point out. Like when you're quitting a behavior that you deem is not good for your life and your goals, your personal goals, understand that there's going to be withdrawal effects, just as if you were quitting a drug, Yeah, like just as if you were quitting a drug. And with time, that withdrawal effect that you feel isn't going to be there. So for me, I know that like right now, all I think about when I wake up is like, I want to go check my phone, and I feel frustrated. I feel bored. Like I want to get excited I feel dopaminergic and excited to open those apps, right? But I know that within weeks to months of resisting that urge will actually go away, and I'll wake up and I'll still be not checking my phone, but I won't have the urge to, and I'll feel much more at peace and excited for whatever else I have to do, such as my work. So yeah, that's my message for today. But learning to send money globally to pay my contractors right now. So I'm comparing different companies like Wise, Payoneer, essentially just seeing what they offer, and then kind of just understanding the difference between like, dude, like what's a wire transfer, what's a global money transfer, what are these companies that offer global money transfers, why would you use them as opposed to like your bank, and like what's the difference between like those companies and like Stripe and PayPal and like like stuff like that, like what's Google Pay. So I'm kind of just figuring that stuff out. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Learning. But I'm really just focused on learning and improving my life in every single way, and really just focusing on learning, and boiling down everything I work on to support 3 fundamental goals, which is getting more clients, fulfilling more clients, and fulfilling those clients better. And that's it. Because I think a lot of the other problems that I have in my life are really downstream from those three things not being taken care of, right? So, yeah. Okay, I'm just in the middle of a run, but I came back to take my sweater off, and I have a little message. My message is, I need to get through my books faster, dude. Like, I read way too little per night. I think I read probably like 20 pages per night. That's nothing. I need to start reading at a rate that can actually maybe finish me a book once every 2 weeks. So I got to figure out how many numbers that is and actually start reading, because it's just too slow. I don't think it's gonna be quick enough to provide me with any adaptations in my life. Yeah, that's it. Guys, I'm recording this on my blurry ass broken fucking phone because I don't want to use my parents' money to get a new phone, because I want to not be a broke fucking 21-year-old, and I want to fucking support myself financially and actually be able to buy myself stuff, you know, with my own money, clothes, phone, whatever the fuck. But guys, I'm on my run, and one thing I realized is, like, I've been tracking how many minutes I work every day for quite a few months, and I think it's really fucking stupid, to be honest. I think it's really fucking stupid. I think, you know, it doesn't matter how many minutes you work. It matters how many of the to-dos that you have did you fucking get done. You know what I'm saying? Like if I spend 0 hours in a day and I get all of my to-dos done times 2. So let's say one of my to-dos is 100 cold calls, right? And I get it done times 2. I get all my to-dos done times 2 done with 0 hours spent, because I pay 20% of my profit margin to other people to do that. Then why fucking not? Do you know what I mean? Like it matters, and my point is, like, it matters what to-dos I get done, not how many minutes I work. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, you know what I'm saying? And because that's not my end goal anyways, is like trading my time for money. Like, that's not my end goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, nobody gets an award for working 8-10 hours a day tracked on a stopwatch. You know, you get a reward for winning. You get a reward for actually producing the money and having the free time and the cash flow and all the things that come with it. Like, you don't get an award for being the hardest working. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like, my fundamental perspective is just off. It's just off. It's just like, how many minutes did I work today? But it's so stupid. It's like, there's things I have to do. Those are the to-dos. Let's get them done. Let's get as many as possible done. And that's the goal. So, you know, the reason I'm like more timid now while I'm speaking is because there's people around, and I'm still embarrassed and shy to film in public, you know? So that's just the way it is. That's the honest truth. It's another thing I have to work on in my life. And I honestly have so many things I need to work on in my life, and sometimes it makes me really, really mad, you know, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep running now, so. My point is, like, nobody fucking cares, and myself included. I don't fucking care how many minutes of the day I worked. I care about how many clients did I sell this month, how many clients did I fulfill this month, and then did I fulfill those clients better than I did before. Like, that's it. I don't care how much time I spend in the day on my business. No, I care about how much my business produced, not how many minutes I worked. It's so stupid. I care about how many clients did I sell, how many clients did I fulfill, how many clients did I fulfill better. And the same thing, other people don't give a shit about how many minutes you worked either. Like, what matters is, like, how much did you sell this month? How much did you actually fulfill on what you sold this month? How good is what you fulfilled?
Like, that's all that people care about. They don't care if you work. You don't get an award for working fucking 12 hours a day and producing nothing. No, you don't get a reward from other people. Maybe get a pat on the back, but you know, it's worthless, dude. And you know, it's you like, deep down, like, I feel like we don't care either. Like, what we care about is the results that we got. So that's just a fundamental, like, shift I need to make in my mind, because I was so caught up on how many minutes am I working, how hard am I working. But dude, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit how hard you're working. The world doesn't give a shit. It doesn't matter. It matters how many of your to-dos did you get done? How much did you produce? How many people did you sell? How many people did you fulfill? It doesn't matter how you got there, how many minutes you spent. Did you outsource it or not? Like, it just matters, like, what did you produce? How many to-dos did you do? So that's a fundamental shift I need to make in my mind, because, you know, working harder or staring at a screen, working doesn't fundamentally actually get you anywhere. What fundamentally gets you someplace is like defining the to-dos, the shit you have to do, and then doing it and making sure they're done. That's what pushes you forward. That's what moves the needle forward. Not how many minutes a stopwatch has been going on that you've been staring at the screen. So yeah, I need to shift my mindset, but that's the lesson. We're gonna continue our run and keep improving until we make it. So